Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Decidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video, and today we are going to take on Edge's Lufenia Plus. And so they did that big thing where they brought Garnet's BT back, but Garnet being featured here is just like a bonus, because Garnet's usually a character you want to force onto your team anyways, because she's so good. In this instance, Prishe is the character I'm going to force onto my team, because I want like a main DPS, and I have like really enjoyed Prishe. The orb I think is going to be pretty easy here. So on the orb, basically, we're just looking for lightning damage, which we're going to get from Garnet and Edge. And I know Prish has a bunch of elements. I don't remember if Thunder was one of them, but Prish might even have it too. And then HP damage to all enemies, which is going to be pretty easy. And then evading is the biggest, plus 15. Edge is going to give the whole party evade anyway, so like we're going to be good to go here, I think. So we're going to hop in and see how this run looks. I'm bringing Bahamut Summon. I've been liking Bahamut Summon just for the effect. The effect is really busted. Sure, let's bring an extra Garnet with. Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. We'll hop in here. We'll see how hard this one actually is. It's definitely not going to be DE9 hard, that's for sure. We'll look. I'll actually check here and see what the turn count is on this one and see if it's going to be an issue. Now, against the CPU, in the past, the way this works is you got the main guy in the middle, and then you have a defense node on the left and an attack node on the right. Now, in the past, you'd always want to kill the defense and attack nodes first and then go after the big one because they would always like heal and like give buffs to the big one. But in this one, you want to do the opposite. If you get rid of the small nodes, they're going to get instantly resummoned. So you got to kill the big one first. Then you want to go after the defense node because the defense node is going to try to heal the attack node as you're bringing it down. And then you work that way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to focus on the big guy here. Okay, yeah, 45 turn count. That is not many turns. So their HP probably isn't crazy, but we probably are going to need to rely on Edge dodging a lot and countering, right? So let's start with Garnet's Aquamarine. And I know they want lightning damage, but I might keep Garnet in water mode just because I like it better for the brave damage. We'll see, though. We did tick quite a bit there. Are we going to tick, like, way too much? Ooh, already down to 7. It's ticking fast, but I'm going to try to get this properly set up here. I kind of want to put Fran's debuff on, but I'm actually going to skip that because that orb is ticking real quick. So let's start doing some damage and ticking that orb up. So this should be AoE damage, so this should tick the orb up 2. It looks like it's dropping 3, though, so it's still going to go down 1. So, like, you kind of... It looks like if you're not constantly doing, like, AoE lightning damage, you need to evade. Because, yeah, you can see there, that basically just kept the orb. Yeah, the orb still went down 1, even though we met one of the requirements. Because it's dropping 3 every turn. So it is a hefty orb. So what I'm going to do here is with Edge, with Shock pull me up. Shock will not pull me up enough. So I think we're going to smoke screen right away because we want them to target Edge and we need him to start dodging out right away. And then that orb, yeah, and look at that. We literally are down to like the last turn. So now we need some dodging. That orb's going to shoot back up. And we should be good. Yep, so there's a miss. Now that orb's going to fly up. Yep, there we go. It looks like 15 is the cap. So we just need to make sure we're dodging every so often, which means we need the enemies to take turns, which is what they want. It's really showcasing Edge because we need the countering, right? I think Galoof could work really nice here if you didn't pull for Edge and you want that. Galoof, I think, would be great here. Layla could be okay. The problem with Layla, though, she's going to be pulling up the party a lot, which actually can be bad because I'm getting the feeling we want the enemies to take turns here, right? Let's go ahead and do spinning attack. Alright, and I'm just going to check here really quick. Yeah, we need to be dodging off, and like this is a tough orb. Like, it's dropping really fast. Garnet's AoEs, though, off turn do help. Let me just double check here. So that one's got Holy and Fire. And this one's got Wind. So yeah, she does not have Lightning, which is fine. I don't think it's going to be an issue. So let's go ahead and do the EX here. Alright. Okay, and then, yep, just dodging out, keeping that orb at 15. This is an interesting orb for sure. Like, they're pushing the evasion quite hard. I did say this in my Edge summon video, but if you don't have an evade character, he's not the worst to pick up. And he's actually good in Shinryu. So if your box is lacking a dodge character, I would actually recommend picking Edge up if you have the resources to do it. Let's go ahead. I'm feeling comfortable now with the orb. Let's go and drop some more debuffs on. Good, good. Okay, and then let's go ahead and... you know what? Let's do some Thunder AoE. Why not? I know that's what they want, right? So let's do it. That should take the orb up pretty good, because he's got back-to-back AoEs with Thunder damage. Yep, up to 13. Nice. Okay, Edge now. I probably should shock. I want to get, basically, you want to get Edge's EX up as fast as possible, because we want to get the AoE. The LD, I think I'm fine with that right now. Let's put Lillicet on, maybe. We'll get Lillicet going here. I mean, we got the enemies plenty debuffed. I'm pretty sure they're going to buff at some point, or the defense node might buff, because I'm sure that's what they want Vincent for, potentially, here. And Vincent does have lightning damage, so they kind of built it for him also. Yeah, let's go ahead and shock here. Try to just build up my EX gauge. Okay, and they're still locked on the edge, so we're good. Dodging out. Big time counters. Yeah, edge is fun. I am liking them. I might consider bluing them, to be honest. I'm not sure yet, though. Resources are tight, as they always are with the blues, right? Let's use the AA here with Prishe, since it's free. You just have to be really watching the orb here, because if you blink for a second, it's going to be down to 0 if you're not paying attention. And yeah, let's get Prishe's burst effect on. I did bring Sid Reigns. I'm not sure if he can be launched, to be honest. Typically, my go-to is I put Sid Reigns on my damage dealer. It's going to do the burst phase. And with Garnet, it's really nasty because you're brave gaining a lot and you're getting really heavy, the really heavy, what do you call them, attacks in the air. So, knockback attacks. Yeah, you're getting the really heavy damage on the knockbacks. So we'll see. They might not be launchable. I didn't really read the description for that, so we'll see. Garnet, what do we want to do here? I'm going to go back into Aquamarine. I know it's not thunder damage like the Orb Lance, but that's fine. We're definitely going to be dodging here and doing just fine. All right, so yeah, he's going to... Yeah, that's the defense orb healing there, but once again, we're going to go for the middle slot here. Edge, let's go ahead and just throw... Actually, let's do the AA. We'll just take a cheap little Thunderburst attack, get his AA buff on. Okay, yep, and the orb is fine. And then we'll go ahead and do the LD. Love that animation with Rydia, dude. That's so cool. Love that animation. Alright, go ahead and attack. Yep, thank you. I saw Bahamut up as well. So, I mean, honestly, what I could probably do at this point is I could almost... Well, I've got Garnet. Yeah, I could almost, like, Bahamut. Oh, no, I kind of want to get one of Edge's EXs up first. Let's keep going until we get one Edge EX, and then we're going to start, like, bursting and Bahamuting, and the boss is probably going to be dead by that point. Sure, let's just... I'm getting the sense here that skill use won't be an issue, so I'm just going to go crazy and pop another LD. I mean, the health is dropping fast. It's only a 45 turn count. This definitely isn't DE9 level of difficulty. I would say if you're meeting the orb condition right now, this is feeling basically like another garbage time fight. But DE9 is a good preview for what's coming. Like, that's what's coming, is that type of content. So, get ready for it. Alright, we got the big counter here. We'll take those big counters all day. We'll take those big counters all day. Yeah, 650k AoE on that, man. It's a pretty hefty little counter that Edge has going on there. Alright, so Prishe here, I think it's time. I do. The enemies are pretty darn debuffed. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we'll get Edge up. We'll leave Edge up front. But let's go ahead and just... We'll see if they can launch. If not, that's fine. Oh, launching is happening. Alright. Prepare for some trouble, boss. Because you are launchable, and that's not good for your health. Because you're going to take a pretty mighty burst phase here. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's drop this big bad burst. Yeah, I got the AA on still, so... I'm not gonna lie, we flat out, I haven't even done Prishe's LD yet, so let's do that. Not gonna lie, the boss is gonna be pretty close to dead after this burst phase alone, and we haven't even summoned yet, so I think we got this one in the bag. It's feeling, unless the boss has some crazy mechanic at low health that I'm not aware of, which once again, I'm just going into this kind of blind, right? I watched one video where the boss was brought up and they mentioned the order to kill them in, which I'm glad I saw that, because I would have... Like, the natural me would have killed the defense node first and then the attack node, and I would have been screwed. So I'm glad I knew to kill the big node first. Although we're almost killing them at the same rate here. So let's go ahead and EX here. And we're just going to be launching for days. Yep. And I'm going to make sure that that middle guy gets dead, because I feel like if I accidentally kill one of the side nodes, he would probably resummon, like, resummon them mid-burst. Alright, so he did apply a bunch of buffs there, which is kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and do the big one in the middle. Want to get our big guy dead here. And once he's dead, he's the only one carrying the orb, so the orb won't be an issue once we get the CPU dead here. Yeah, he's the only one carrying the orb, so this one really wasn't that bad. Now, it's obviously I've got a pretty godly party here, but I feel like as long as you have a dodge character that's consistent, you should be able to get through this just fine. Once again, I could see problems with Layla because bringing the party up all the time could actually be bad if you're taking too many turns, but it might be okay. It just depends on how much advantage, but they definitely set this up where you want the enemy to be taking turns to get that dodge. Now, if you did a team comp where every character is like AoE thunder damage all the time, you probably could skate. You might be able to skate by without dodging, to be honest. But you have to be very consistent in that damage, right? All right. Yeah, Prishe. I mean, yeah, boss is at 10%. He's gonna be dead here. I was gonna say I might take a swing at like the defense node here, because the boss should pretty much die here. Yeah, we'll just attack the boss anyways. That's fine. I think this is AoE anyways. I don't remember if there's a single target or AoE. We'll see. This should be a pretty good number that we get though on this burst here. Oh, it was single target. That's fine. 17 mil. Wow. That was a hefty burst we just put together. Yeah, and we got that CPU out of here. Now I basically can roll into summon and coast here, right? Now, I'm supposed to kill the defense node first, but because of this burst, I might be able to just finish off the attack node. Well, we'll play it safe. We'll just go heavy on the defense node. Let's get that EX. Now we're going to have full dodge for everybody anyways. The dodging doesn't matter as much now because, you know, we don't have an orb to worry about. Alright, how tanky is this side node? Yeah, a little tanky, but should not be a problem. I think we got this. Yeah, pretty easy fight. I mean, after doing that DE9, this is like, whew, we're back to garbage time here, fellas. We'll take it. This could be a fun one, though, to do challenge runs, right? To try to do runs like without dodging, I think could be very fun. If you're someone that likes doing challenge runs, you could totally do that. I probably won't do that. I actually kind of want to get a DE9 run recorded, so I might have enough time here to do an attempt today. We'll see. It's like a 40-minute run, though. It's going to be a long video. But I'm sure some people would be interested in seeing my run of that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, we just happened to kill the attack node. And then, sure, let's drop kick. I mean, we got Bahamut up, so we're getting just EX guaranteed here. Bahamut's effect is very cool. You just spam EXs during his phase. Although Holy Prayer, like Garnet's, isn't really one I want to spam. I'd rather just lay out more damage with, I don't know, another LD. Yeah, I mean, this run wasn't an issue. Now watch, the C node just comes out and goes like berserk mode or something crazy when I exit the summon. We'll see. I kind of actually don't want to give him a turn. I'm actually kind of scared, but it looks like he's just lining up a buff of some kind, so I think we're okay. Who knows? You know what? Let's, oh yeah, let's just pop one of these humongous LDs. This will probably finish him off. Prishe's LD is going to be over 2 mil right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 2.8. We almost hit 3 mil with Prishe's LD. Yeah, the Steam comp's pretty busted. Easy peasy. Yeah, 12 turns on the 45 turn count. So yeah, no issues there. There you go, guys. Edge's Lufenia Plus absolutely decimated. I mean, when you take the best character in the game and make them synergy, that's going to happen. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.